One of the things I've noticed over the years of singing for New Thought services is how powerful it is when all of us sing. I find that the words of the songs that we choose are such amazing mantras for personal growth and just feeling really good. And so I encourage everyone to sing along with me. We'll be doing some really well-known New Thought songs today. And I really believe that when you let those words come out your own mouth, then the resonance in your body is really amazing and good for your health, good for your heart, good for your growth. This is a Daniel Namad song called Yes, I Am. Yes, I am here to love. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God. Yes, I am here to love. Great. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God. And I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I am here to learn. Yes, I am here to live. Yes, I am here to be the love of God. Yes, I am here to learn. Yes, I am here to live. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God. And I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I know forevermore that I am loved. Yes, I am here to love. Yes, I am here to serve. Yes, I am here to be the love of God, my God, of God, my God, of God, my God.
Thank you, Sharon, and thank you, all of us. We, oh, you do that.
Okay. It's just your name. This is, as everybody knows, one of my favorite parts of the service. Yeah. A little communication, that's important. So anybody here for the first time? Oh, I've got the microphone. So, yes, please stand. So now this is for you. And for anybody on Zoom who is here for the first time, raise your hand in the reactions. And this is for you. So just... Yeah, sure can. Sure can. Absolutely. I got the mic. She's in charge, though. It's easy for me to do. Easy for me to do. So you get to just enjoy and soak this prayer up. Okay? All right? So all of us know what to do. We're going to raise our hands and repeat after me. Welcome to the Center for Conscious Living. We are a heart-centered spiritual community. We open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light. We are blessed by your presence. Welcome home. I got one more. You can sit, but I got one more. So if you will repeat after me, this is a wonderful affirmation. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and abundance. And so it is.
All right, another chance to sing. Woohoo! Here we go. Here, this time we have a Ricky song. My favorite New Thought songwriter, Ricky Byers. How can I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today? Go ahead and stand if you wish. Keep in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love today, sweet spirit? Who needs my love today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How must I share? How must I share today, sweet spirit? How must I share today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How must I share today, sweet spirit? How must I share today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. First verse again. How can I serve? How can I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How must I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today? Oh Lord, speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Nice job.
Keith is doing our reading today.
Great. All right, good morning. So I love this reading. It's really powerful. So Listen closely. It's called The Perfect Reality is Manifesting in My Life, from 365 Signs of Mind by Ernest Holmes. The will of God for me is the will of a boundless life flowing through me. It is the will of joy, of success, of happiness, of peace, of abundance. It is the will of the kingdom of heaven, not absent from this earth, but imperfectly seen. Nothing rewards or punishes me but the immutable law of cause and effect. There is no good that I cannot experience, provided I first embody that good. There is no joy that I cannot reach, provided I first clear my consciousness of anything that would limit this joy in myself or in others. I dispel any doubt in my mind as to whether or not God wishes me to have the best. There's no judgment, no condemnation, no criticism. I know that any belief in a power that harms is false. Every such belief is eradicated. There is justice, knowledge, right guidance. Divine intelligence operates through me without confusion, calmly moving forward, progressive, reaching outward. I am guided by infinite wisdom into the light that is eternal. I accept the gift of life for myself and for everyone else. God is right where I am. God is what I am. I enter into the conscious possession of this divine allness, this perfect reality, today. I know that it is manifesting in my life. Thank you.
Stage gremlins, yes. Now this is an original. If you can cognize what the words are and sing along with me, I will be impressed. Why are you here? You kneel and call a name, but will you answer, my dear, when that voice starts speaking in your ear? What you intend is what you find carries you farther than any other design. We have the power of thought right here, gathered to bridge this hill with all others, spanning all lovers of God, of life, of faith in us. Well, I have faith in right time, right place. We are bathed in grace. We are bathed in grace. Right time, right place. We are bathed in grace. We are bathed in grace. So why are we here? To show ourselves a spirit, to hold our end up. It's so clear when that voice starts speaking in your ear. That's what you find carries you farther than any other design. Take the power of
for right here, gathered to bridge this hill with all others, spanning all lovers of God, of life, of faith in us. I have faith in right time, right place. We are bathed in grace. We are bathed in grace. Right time, right place. We are bathed in grace. We are bathed in grace. We are.
Well, bathed in grace. It's another way of saying being in the divine flow, right? Or being in alignment with God. It's all the same thing. And we know when we are and we know when we're not, right? Yeah. It's pretty clear in the manifestations that happen in our life, and we're always creating, right? I know I've shared this previously, but when I was offered the opportunity to be the senior minister here, I wasn't sure about it because it's not something I had aspired to, you know, being up here as a pulpit minister, and I had never pictured that for myself. So I really had to go within and talk to Spirit and ask for guidance. And one word came through, and the word was creativity. And that was it. I knew that this is what I'm supposed to do, at least for now, right now. I mean, that was at that time 2 years ago. So I said yes. And it's been an interesting journey the past 2 years, and I can't say that I've always been in the divine flow. Because as most of you know, CCL has undergone many, many changes in the last 2 years. Probably the biggest, well, one of the biggest ones is we came to a new place to have our Sunday services. And we've also lost some of our ministers, especially Reverend Marlene, which, you know, we honor her always. So a lot of changes, right? And yet here we are. And we are in the flow of creativity. And one of the things I love about working with our musicians is there's not a lot I need to do with them. I don't need to talk very much. I give them my topic, and they show up with these creations that are just perfect. They really help to guide my talk and open me up to new little spaces in whatever that topic is for that day. When I chose the reading, the way I chose it was I opened 365 Science of Mind, and there it was. It was right there. You know, so I knew Spirit was flowing. And when I looked at the section that the reading was in, it was in the section called Creativity. So that's what we'll be talking about today, because being creative really is being in the flow. And, you know, when we have a desire, when we want to create a manifestation, a specific manifestation, because we're always creating manifestations, but when we desire to create something that we would like to have in our life or see manifest in our life, we really do need to have the consciousness of the truth of our inner being, right? Who am I? Right? Who am I? Right? And as humans, it's very easy to slip out of that. And it happens almost imperceptibly at times. And I had a very dramatic experience about that recently. As many of you know, I just came back from a 2-week vacation, And I was with my family for 5 days in San Diego. And my niece got married, and my whole family was there, all of us. That doesn't even happen on Christmas anymore because, you know, some of the nieces and nephews live on the West Coast, and, you know, the parents and all are on the East Coast still. So it's hard to get everyone together. And one of my nephews is in the Army, so he can't always get off. So we were all there. And my niece, Maxanne, who got married, she gave us plenty of notice about this wedding and about the date. So I had more than a year's notice that, you know, the wedding's in San Diego, and get your act together and get yourself out here, because we're all going to be there. But I have some things going on at home. I'm a caregiver for my husband, so that is a big, it's a big deal in my life, right? And I can't just pack a bag and take off and leave and find a, you know, a cat sitter. You know, I need to find care for my husband and make sure that it's the right situation too. So that was actually an obstacle in my mind. I mean, nothing's an obstacle really if we're in the flow. We know that, right? But I made it into an obstacle. And for the past year, I have been worrying about how am I going to get to San Diego? How is this going to happen? And 2 weeks before the wedding, I had a shift. And something shifted, and instead of worrying about it, I started saying to myself, I'm going to San Diego. Because I was the only one at that point who wasn't going, and it was 2 weeks before the wedding. I had no dress, no shoes, no airline tickets. I didn't even have a suitcase because I don't travel anymore. I stay home with my husband and my horses. So I had to get everything, ground transportation. And you know what happened? Because I said yes, because I said, I want to do this, the universe came together, the divine, and every little detail manifested so beautifully. It just opened up and manifested for me, and it was so easy. It was in 2 weeks, something that would have taken me months to pull together happened in 2 weeks. And it was beautiful. And the funny thing is, everyone in my family was worrying or thinking, I hope, they call me Christy in my family. I hope Christy can make it. I hope Christy can make it. So when I got there at the party, I'd walk up to people and I'd say hello, and they wouldn't say hello back. They'd say, I'm so glad you made it. And my brother said, we almost started taking bets if you'd be here or not. But I got there. And how did I get there? I got there because I really shifted my consciousness, right? And once I did that, the universe took over. I was in the flow of, God's presence, the divine, and every little detail manifested beautifully. Shopping is a big deal, for me anyway, just finding the time, and I didn't have time to go online and try on dresses and send them back and all, so I went out shopping. I found 2 dresses that I needed immediately, and I had my sister on the phone taking pictures, and she said, that one, that was it. The first 2 dresses, that was it. Same thing with the shoes. My niece ordered the suitcase for me. She got my plane tickets for me. All of it. It just manifested beautifully, and I had a great time. And I started forgetting that everything flowed so beautifully. And a friend of mine, I guess I was complaining about something else, because my home life is really beautiful now too. And I just started saying to my friend, well, how do I continue this? How do I make it happen? And I realized that I was falling back, shifting back into that awareness of I'm creating a problem and I'm affirming a problem. And when I first came here to CCL, took foundations class, like many of us here, and one of the foundational practices, in addition to affirmative prayer treatment, is affirmations. So I believed in affirmations. And I used to go in my backyard. I had a horse farm at the time. I still have horses, but at the time I had them in my backyard on a farm. And I used to walk around the arena and say affirmations. And nothing happened. And I didn't understand it. Why isn't this working? And, you know, now I'm much more mature in my spiritual evolution. And I realized that, you know, we can say all of the affirmations we want. We can say all of the prayers we want. But if we're not aligned, right, if we're not connected with divine flow, then the human part of us is really affirming for us. So our mind and our words are saying one thing, but our deep inner emotions and our feelings are saying something else. And where are we manifesting from? We're manifesting from that deep inner place, right? So that's the value of introspection, of contemplation, of meditation, to keep doing our spiritual practices, because we can say the words, but if we're not doing the inner work, we're manifesting something we possibly don't want, right? Because we're always creating. Every nanosecond of our lives, we are creating. So, you know, what I'm saying to you is, if something's happening in your life that you're not happy about, that you're distressed about, it's causing you a problem, sit down and look at what's going on in your thoughts. You know, and then from there, what's going on in my feelings? How am I feeling about that? See if they're aligned. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But if something is troublesome in our lives, maybe we're not aligned, mind, body, spirit, energy. I mean, it's all energy, ultimately. Our emotions and our feelings are energy, our thoughts are energy, even our body is energy. When you get down to the submolecular level, we're just energy, and everything in the universe is energy. So we need to be aligned, mind, body, spirit, energy, in order to have what we want in our lives. And if we want to be creative and we want to serve others, as Sharon was in that beautiful song we sang, about serving, we need to be aligned within ourselves, first and foremost, right? I experience a lot of overwhelm in my life right now, and I have been for the past few years, because I stepped into this brand new position, which I had never done before, so it was a huge learning curve for me. And for the second time in my life, I became a caregiver, which that's a whole experience in itself. And all of this was happening at the same time. And I don't know, it was overwhelming. It was really overwhelming. But I still kept moving forward. And I'm feeling better about things now. I mean, maybe it was San Diego. Maybe it was getting away and coming back. But I'm feeling that, I don't know, everything's connected, right? So I don't know if CCL is settling down, or I'm settling down within myself, or things in my life are settling down. It's all connected, and there's never one reason for anything. What's the Buddhist philosophy about that? Interconnection, or interbeing. Interdependent causality, I think it is, right? Nothing is created by just one thing. It's everything in the universe is happening because everything else in the universe is happening, right? I mean, that's really the way it is. And we think things happen because there's one thing going on. But really, if you think about oneness and about unity and about interconnection and about holograms, if you go into the field of energy awareness and quantum reality, everything is connected. So that brings me to the idea of, how powerful am I? How powerful are you? Right? What can you create within yourself? And, you know, here in religious science, we talk about first cause, that's spirit, that's God, right? Everything emanates from that field of infinite potentiality and divine awareness, right? And then we talk about the law. That's where creativity happens. So that's where we manifest. And we need to be in alignment with first cause, with God. When that happens, then we create form. But we create form even if we're not aligned. It's just that when we're aligned, we can create form that we really want to create, right? And we can serve others in the way that we're really meant to, you know, because we're using our special gifts. Each one of us has a special gift, right? I can look at each one of you because I know each one of you pretty well, right, through classes and over the years and whatever. I could tell each one of you what at least one of your special gifts is. And I know that when you are expressing your special gifts, you are in divine alignment, you know. And one of the purposes of prayer treatment is to help us get into alignment. So, you know, as I close today, I just want to talk a little bit about how do we get into divine alignment and how do we stay there? We, you know, as human beings in the world we live in, it's hard to be in that place all of the time. But what we can do is have an awareness of our consciousness in the moment. So when we're feeling distressed, when we're feeling unhappy or upset, or we're in some kind of a conflict with other people, we can stop and we can look, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? Am I aligned? Right? Am I in connection with God? Am I remembering the truth of who I am? That I am divine spirit manifesting as this unique individual here on earth in this moment in time. And when I'm aligned, I can create the form and I can serve according to my highest passion and capability, right? And how gratifying is that? And I know you all know, like you're all smiling now because you're thinking about your passions and what you're creating in the world, right? So it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good. So thinking about our thoughts, thinking about our feelings, am I in alignment? Then the law starts operating in my best interests, and that's the best interests of everyone in the world. Because I'm a very powerful being. So everyone around me feels that alignment. And that radiates out into the universe, right? Interconnectedness, interbeing, right? So we touch other people, they touch other people. There's never one cause for anything, right? So spiritual practices. You know, one spiritual practice is just paying attention. Thoughts, feelings, creation. We do that through prayer, affirmative prayer. We do that through affirmations when we have that connection. We can do it through feelings of love. If we're really in a place of unconditional love, not conditional love, meaning I love you when, you know, you're making me feel good, or that's it's not an easy thing to do, right? I mean, I'm at home with my husband right now, and after service, I need to take him to urgent care because he's got a medical thing going on, and it's not a major emergency, but that's what I need to do this afternoon for him. It's all fine. It's all fine. But I feel aligned with it, you know, feels good. Feels good. And, you know, I've spent the past few days really being in frustration about what's happening for him right now. And last night it sort of came together. And it's like, wait a minute, I think we need to go to the doctor. Because I try to balance, do we need to go to the doctor, or is it better not to, you know, come home with another medication or something, you know. but just being in alignment. I feel in alignment, so this feels good. Okay, let's go. And prayer, affirmation, and doing what's best for him and not for me. I mean, I really don't want to go to urgent care today. It's not how I was planning on spending my afternoon, but I'm doing it because I care for him and I love him. We've been together a very long time. And, you know, so again, awareness, thoughts, feelings, creation in that order, right? The divine law of creativity. We do that through prayer. We can do it through affirmations. We can do it through just being. And that is unconditional love, right? I am that I am, right? Who am I? We can just, there are so many ways we can be connected to that infinite field of, you know, unlimited potential. So that's my message for you today is be aligned, be creative, be passionate, and be in love with yourself and your passions, and just create. Just be happy. Be happy. Thank you.
Don't worry. Be happy.
This is a fantabulous song. This is another Ricky Byers song. Please feel free to stand and sing along with me as you are able.
Many pray along the way. They don't stop to wonder what the world is coming to. They let something higher reveal the way to greater love, to that greater love. So the truth keeps telling me, sing of liberation for the ones who are not free. Love can take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Wash over us, we let it. Make us kinder, we let it. Lift us higher, we let it be. We let it. Early in the morning, we let it. Make us better, we let it. Now and forever, we let it be. We let it. Well, some cry along the way, walking through the sadness in a world that needs to know love can take us higher, reveal the way to a greater love, to that greater love. So the truth keeps telling me love's the only answer, and to all humanity we can stay inspired, reveal the way to greater love. Yeah, yeah, we let it wash over us, we let it make us kinder, we let it lift us higher, we let it be. We let it early in the morning, we let it hold us together, we let it wash on over us, we let it be. We let the love wash all over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash all guys keep singing that. I'm going to sing different parts. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. Ricky.
What a beautiful creation. Sharon's version of the classic Ricky Byer song. Thank you, Sharon. It was really beautiful. Okay, announcements. Announcements of gratitude. To Sharon, thank you so much, Sharon Bousquet, for your creativity and your passion, and just for being here with us. And Reverend Paul, our esteemed associate minister. Oh, okay, I'll do that after. I don't know what I'd do without him. I totally skipped a whole section of the service. Navlet, you can sit down for a minute. I think I should just do this, and thank you. So slapstick, right? All right, but deep gratitude to Reverend Paul. A lot of what you see here, the setup, he's here early in the morning together with Bob, setting, just making sure everything's in place for us to be here. And Reverend Ken and Renee Oler-Davis, thank you for being our Zoom ministers week after week. It's wonderful that we can have a Zoom offering for those of us who can't be here in person. And thank you, Keith, for the reading this morning. Yeah, Keith is a very steadfast member of our community, and I rely on him greatly. He does many things here, so thank you, Keith. And Kay, thank you for the beautiful altar. I don't know where she went. There she is. Thank you, Kay, for the beautiful bouquet. And Paula brought our refreshments today. Thank you, Paula. And Keith helped with that, which you'll see in a minute. But thank you, Paula, for stepping up with that. And our ushers, under the guidance of our team leader, our usher team leader, June, in the back there. And we have Navlet. Thank you for being here today and really helping with that. And I don't know if anyone else is ushering, but Kay. Oh, that's why you're sitting there. Thank you. Duh. All right. So we have our media team. How can I forget our media team? Marty, Keith, John Fulmer, and Reverend Ken is on the team, and Keith is sometime on the team, and myself. And thank you for making the beautiful sound in the room, and also being able to have the Zoom presence here as well. Okay, so this was not a CCL event, but we almost had a concert last night with Ginger and David Young. but we're going to have more of them, and some of them are CCL-sponsored events. And David, and they're going to be at the River House. David had one a few weeks ago, and it was very successful. And it's a wonderful partnership. I spoke to David this week, and he told me that he had a message, a spiritual message, that he has a spiritual community here in South Jersey. And at the time, he didn't know what the community was, but he found out very quickly it was CCL. And he's been here many times since then as a participant, and he gave a beautiful meditative workshop here about 2 or 3 months ago. And now what he's doing is we've got 2 more concerts coming up at the River House, which is, as you know, a very, very beautiful venue. And David has pledged a part of his gross revenue from these concerts back to CCL, and Holly has also helped with that as well. So it's just interesting how the universe is supporting us in so many ways that we hadn't even anticipated. So at the River House on July 24th at 7:30 p.m. is A Portal Between Heaven and Earth, and that's with David Young himself. And you can find out more about that. You could speak to me, of course, but you can also go to David's website, davidyoungmusic.com, and I believe he's charging $44 if you register in advance and $55 at the door. And then David and Ginger have created this wonderful musical partnership. It's magical and it's mystical and it's just lovely. And I've been in touch with both of them several times. So Ginger is going to be with David at the River House on August 14th, 7:30 p.m., and the same registration fees. So you can check David's website, and we will be having those events on our website if they're not there already. And I encourage you to support David because you're supporting yourself in really bringing yourself into that divine alignment that we were talking about, that we are talking about here today. He's really a masterful, creative musician. Of course, Ginger, the partnership with the 2 of them is really celestial. It feels that way to me. And some more things coming up. We have some special guests coming. Reverend Dave Schbach is coming in August. I don't remember the exact date, August 9th. So he'll be our guest speaker, and many of you know him. He's a very gifted religious science minister. So he'll be here August 9th. And then Fairy Elaine Silver is another musician, and she's going to be coming here. She's kind of a traveling minstrel for religious science-inspired music and meditations, and she'll be coming here September 6th. And I'll tell you more about that after I speak to her in person, but she contacted us, and we just love her music, and she has been here before many years ago. Did you speak to her?
We didn't talk about this, I apologize. There is a sign-up list in the back for volunteers. We need some help on getting it organized and getting it together and stuff. So in the back on that table back there, if you would sign up for help with that event. And it's going to be a wonderful event.
And that's really important, the the setup, because normally Reverend Paul takes care of that, and he'll be on a cruise in another part of the world. So we really will need some help with that. She'll be doing, Fairy Elaine Silver will be doing the Sunday service, together with me, but also she'll have a workshop afterwards. So that's what we need the setup for, is the workshop. And Reverend Michelle Whittington, some of you know her. She is a religious science minister in Phoenix, and she is the executive director of Anton, affiliated New Thought Network, of which CCL is a member, and they support CCL and its ministers and practitioners in so many ways, including me. And Reverend Michelle actually is my mentor, and she's a very dynamic, deeply introspective being, and she helps me to stay on track with the ministry here, keeping the ministry creative and open and flowing. And she's giving a workshop Saturday, October 24th. It's on Zoom, obviously, because she's in Phoenix. and it's $40 per person. I believe it's 2.5 hours, might be 3 hours. Make your mind your best friend instead of your worst enemy. So again, we're talking about aligning our thoughts with the universe. And she has some very essential, elemental, and key practices that we can learn and incorporate to help us keep on track with our thoughts, because that's the first place we go wrong, right? We get derailed in our thinking. And there's more information about that on our website, newthoughtsccl.org, and you can register for that event and all of these other events on our website. Our annual meeting is August 30th, so it will be here in this room immediately after service. So we encourage you, if you're not a member of CCL and you would like to participate in that meeting. June, are there membership forms in the back here? All you need to do is fill out a form with your name and your phone number. There's no cost to be a member, but it does give you the benefit of voting on our budget and on other key proposals that might come up during the year and also at that meeting. So again, August 30th, immediately after service, and it lasts about an hour. And again, we're on summer hours, 10 a.m. through August 30th. And I think that's it. Just a quick mention, the prayer room is reopening. It's been closed for 3 weeks, and because I've been away, but I'm reopening it again on Tuesday. So Tuesday through Friday, 12 noon, and you just go onto our website. It's on our homepage. There's a Zoom link. You just go right in there, and you can connect with me for prayer or anything else you'd like to connect with, chatting and talking. But there's always prayer involved. And that membership form I was referring to, June has it in the back there. And one other thing I just want to mention before we close is Reverend Ken's A Course in Miracles meets on Zoom every second and fourth Monday. And again, the Zoom link is on our website. It's 7 p.m. on the second and fourth Monday. And many of us are course adherents as well. So I think that's it. So let's circle up. Oh, offertory. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's getting late. Yeah. So an important part of our membership here at CCL and our participation is supporting ourselves and each other in sustaining this community. So there's many ways that we do it. I see a number of you here busy in service, with our energy and our time and our love. And there's financial service as well, tithing we call it. But money is energy, right? So it's all energy. And we live in the real world, and we have bills to pay to even be here in this moment in time. So that's what the offertory is about. And the finances of CCL have improved tremendously in the past few months because we board members have really been bringing our consciousness into that positive flow that I was talking about in my talk a few minutes ago. And so I invite you to continue to be a part of that. There's an abundance class going on right now, which is very dynamic, and some of you are a part of that class. And I will be offering a prosperity class in August, and it's a real simple, easy class. It's based on a little book by John Randolph Price. Is the book up here, Reverend Paul? No, but it's a little green book. Some of you know it because we've used it before, but it's a 40-day practice. So I'm thinking of doing a class of just maybe an hour, an easy summer class, just to keep us into that consciousness of abundance for ourselves and for everybody, right? So I'll have more information available this week about day and time, and you'll get emails about that. And here is Navlet to do our prayer. Thank you, Navlet.
Thank you, God, for this abundance that is mine to share. I bless this gift and give it to thee in gratitude and joy, knowing that as I give, I do receive.
Thank you, dear.
so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Take those words in. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Expressing deep gratitude and appreciation for these gifts and these tithes, sustaining our community in love, in passion, and in consciousness. Knowing that we are one. There is no separation. There is only unity, and we are united in support of this community and of ourselves and of each other in all of these ways. Please join with me in saying thank you, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Now we can. Okay. Please circle up.
Be my capo. All right. I think we have some birthdays in the house. Whose birthday is coming up in early August? And just happened recently. Whose is in early August? Right. Anybody else? Where's June? June. June just had one, and Paul's got one coming up when he's not in town, so we're going to happy birthday them. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear buddy. Happy birthday to Paul and June and Paul and many more. Nice. Awesome. Peace song. All right, we're ready for some peace. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our family, all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each one in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it
So basking in this peace, basking in this wonderful service, basking in that beautiful, expansive consciousness talk, that carries us on wings through this week, knowing that the divine is always with us, that we create from that space of the divine, and we give thanks for that. We give thanks for all the good and more good of the divine. We give thanks for this beautiful life that we live. We give thanks for this beautiful entity, this consciousness that is the Center for Conscious Living. We give thanks for everyone here, everyone on Zoom, because it would not be the same without all of us. We give thanks for the oneness. We give thanks for the love. We give thanks for all the good that flows to us this week. And in this love, in this peace, in this gratitude, we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Paul. And before we do our concluding affirmation, I want to invite you all to stay for cake. We have cake in honor of June and Reverend Paul. June's birthday was in early July, and Reverend Paul is August 2nd, and he'll be departing on that day for a cruise. So we're honoring all of your service, which is immense. Yeah. Okay. And happy birthday to Fergie as well. Thank you. Okay, please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It is this thing called life. Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in all of my activities.
Life is in all of my activities.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I share it. I am it. And I accept it.
I accept it.
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
And in accepting all of these gifts, we say yes. Thank you, everyone.